Wednesday, everybody. My name is Scott, and I'm also excited to be with you today. I hope you're doing wonderful, fabulous, in all those things. This is a podcast all about Onewheels. I hope you're doing well. If I was muted there for a second, at least you can hear me now. I believe I was. Remember, today we're talking about the new Onewheel must-have accessories for back-to-school edition, because it's back to school, everybody. Put in the chats today if you've got students going back to school. Join, like always, most of the time, my lovely wife, Holly, is with us today. How you doing, babe?
Hello, everybody.
Holly, your microphone.
Yeah, your mic is above your head. Oh my gosh. What's wrong with you? Who are you talking to?
I was like, what's in my hair?
Oh, that was so good.
What are you doing?
I did that one other time and almost forgot to put my mic down. And then I stopped doing it. And last week I put it up and I was like, I bet I'll forget to put that down.
Yeah,
and I did.
Nothing to you felt weird? Oh, I don't have a mic in front of me.
It did feel a little weird. I just we started school this week.
Yeah. she was up at 6 something this morning, 5 o'clock this morning.
To take
the
last couple days.
To get our oldest legend. Early. He is in college at the same time as high school, so we're trying to manage that. How's Lily doing today?
I'm good. I was up at 5 a.m. saying goodbye to my husband. He was going to work out.
And then did you go right back to bed?
Yes. Yes.
Where was he going to work out?
Going to run.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It was dark.
It is, yeah.
I don't like
I've
that.
seen the sunrise the last
back.
2 days in a row.
Oh my gosh. You know, that does wear off. What you just felt, because the first time, like when I was 27 years old, I got into running marathons, and Holly was like, oh, is that okay? Like for you to run 3 miles by yourself? And so
in the dark?
Yeah, in the dark or whatever. So she would
and then
ride.
I'm like, he's an adult, he's fine. And then
she would drive next to me in a car. And
in the dark? In the morning?
Night, evening, whatever.
No. It was never
He
morning.
didn't do mornings. It was
and so, but now fast forward.
He might run at 12:30 in the morning, but it's nighttime.
That's
fast forward now, and she's like, see, you're going on a 50-mile run? Good luck. She's matured.
No, I would say I do know.
Love and feel.
No. I know your timing. If I know how many miles, I know when I should expect you back.
Oh.
And I'm pretty good at it because there's times where you'll stop to go help somebody. And I'll be like, he should have been back by now.
Should have been.
Hope he's all right. And then I'll call and he'll be like, I'm helping so-and-so.
Yeah. Like yesterday, I saw somebody baling hay around here. I was like, I can go help him do that. And I helped bale hay. Okay, we are talking about accessories and stuff, but there's some stuff happening in Onewheel Community that we just got to brag on, point out if you haven't seen kind of stuff. So today we're going to be all over the map, but it's going to be a fun one. We just want you to see this, okay? Someone has set a new land speed record on a Onewheel.
What?
Have you seen this, Lil?
No, I have not.
Holly, you haven't seen it?
That's why I come to the podcast. So
so you see these things. Yeah, I'm glad I could do all the research for you, present it to you.
It's the Scott, Mendenhall and Friends podcast.
It is. Someone has officially got to 50 miles an hour on a Onewheel. 50 miles an hour, everybody. Here's video proof of it. They got a radar gun on there and everything. It's in wild. You can go see this. I believe this was Craft and Ride posting this, but I saw this all over the place. You can see the speedometer going up on the radar gun. It's impressive.
That's insane. Was that a GTS, I assume? Like, what were they on?
I'm sure it's not a GTS.
We don't know anything?
It's like a vest. I don't know. It
didn't say?
Somebody's going to tell us.
Okay, I hope so.
But it's definitely packed out. The ride that fast, and I have speed wobbles and all those things. What was it? Just a couple months ago, we saw Jeff from Float Life do 42, and then I think we got to 43, 45 maybe from who else out there did that? Drawing a blank.
Crazy people.
No, they're talented. Their setup they're just figuring it out with Veskin, tweaking it and making it super stable. Oh, Nico, because at Dirt Surfers he got a trophy for being the fastest man on a Onewheel.
Crazy.
50 miles an hour. Why? Could you see?
Someone said a 30A Vesk. Okay, I don't know what a 30A is.
It's battery and all that kind of stuff. Okay, would you go 50 miles an hour?
No, I don't even go 30.
Yeah, you don't even.
I don't even go 50 in my car.
Not true.
Just teasing.
Remember that one time we posted a video where we did 65 miles an hour, but I was in the RV riding it as we were going down the road at 65 miles an hour. Do you remember that?
I remember that.
Okay, I just seen it.
Doesn't count.
What? I was going that fast. Air quotes. That's what you're giving me. Air
quotes.
She's giving me air quotes.
Asterisk.
Okay.
Kind of.
Then the other one is, and I do think the sport's going to go this way. I think it's impressive. It's really cool to see. But Send It Luke, Luke Austin is also known as Send It Luke.
Full Send Luke.
Yeah, Full Send Luke on Instagram and stuff. The dude is just, he sends it, okay? And he has geared up for it. And I think when he's got the foot hooks on, he's an overlander guy, riding those, and you're flying through the air and landing, it's impressive. It doesn't matter, what side of hooks or no hooks you land on. It's just like, whoa, somebody's doing that. So continuing the thread or the theme of people doing impressive and wow stuff on their one wheel, here is Luke Austin launching into the stratosphere. Look at this.
Whoa. And
lands it, no problem. This is huge.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We saw that one already. This big one right here. That's wild.
Yeah, that's huge.
Okay. I don't know. They got a measuring tape out at one point, but here's what I'd like to point out. I'm not in the woods watching that, but all his friends are just doing what I would do, watching him do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The guts to do that and to land it is impressive. Now, if you had a series of races like that, what's the snowboard cross? Is it called snowboard cross where they're going down and they're doing the jumps and stuff down the hillside? I think we got to offer races like that style where you're going down a hill and it is a built course.
It's called snowcross.
Snowcross. Okay, so make one wheel cross because that's what that
but
reminds me of.
But they're not on snowboards.
What?
They're not on snowboards.
Is it skis?
There's both. I would need to see it to verify. But I see it at the X Games and stuff. They
snowboard cross.
Okay. And they're all released out of the gate at the same time.
Yep.
It's wide enough to hold like 6 of them. And it's got moguls. It's got the launches.
It's just a built track of lots of
on a hillside.
Yeah.
You could totally do that and get a lot of people watching that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's easy to follow the one-wheelers. They're sending it in big air and then landing. I'm all for it. I almost think that's the sport's too small, right, ladies? It's too small to just let's have that and this. But I do think it'd be so cool if you could do that. Have two different styles of when I get into this one wheel race, I recognize that it's this kind of board, and I'm going to be racing through trails, and I can't have foot hooks. Now we're gonna have one wheel cross. Now it's foot hooks. It's all this other stuff, and now you go down because even those, what is it called? Snowboard cross.
Snowboard cross.
Snowboard cross. The board is different than a half pipe snowboard.
Okay, but is that kind of the idea? So we got Windman coming up. That dual slalom. Is that now? It's 2. I know. I get what you're saying to have multiple, but is that kind of the idea? Like you got different parts. Like you're just going head to head.
I think it's head to head, but I don't think it's
as big as what you're thinking.
We've not rode it. Okay, so no, I don't know fully. With when we had Brooks on here, he showed us just pictures of it and things, and Lily pulled them up. You're still going through the woods, hard to spectate.
Yeah.
When you go to these snowboard cross events, you can be at the bottom of the hill. It's a bit like Race for the Rails setup where you can be at the bottom of the hill and look up and watch them come down. Very easy to spectate. I don't think the dual slalom will still be where you get to spectate the whole race, maybe a portion.
That makes sense.
And I just think if the sport wants to progress, get it to where more people can watch. Because think about the sports we watch. Football. You ladies watch football. You didn't grow up playing it, but you like to spectate it. And I think that's where if we want one-wheel sports to take off, it's got to be spectatable. Did I make up a word there?
Maybe. Yeah, but I get what you're saying.
Want it to go and grow.
Easy to watch.
Make it easy to watch. Because...
So someone has to basically buy a ski hill and then make it to where it's easy to view a race.
Something like that,
downhill.
yeah. And it's got to be it's got to be...
Well, it's
got to be the vert or the slope of this hill can't be ginormous.
I was going to say, you're not looking to go out to the mountains of Reno and Lake Tahoe. You're not looking to do something like that. No,
because then it's a bunch of switchbacks all the time.
You could do, like, rolling hills of things or what, find...
Yeah, you just need a big hill that you can send some of these things down because having launch ramps on the side of the hill flattens out the course and you land it. Watching Luke send it, which I applaud all of those people in those videos. Yeah. Great job. Well, I don't even know how you do that.
They do it so we don't have to.
Yeah, but it's so much fun to spectate them.
Yeah.
But that's not happening in a race.
Well, because you get the wow. You're like, holy cow,
But you're not able to spectate those things inside races at the moment. But for Luke to capture it and put it out there is awesome. Also, to help Luke, he's selling tires. Slightly used tires. So go to his Instagram handle. He's selling tires he doesn't ride anymore.
Oh, all right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Does
buy
he
Luke
sign 'em?
Austin's tires.
Yeah, like how cool would that be? Just have him sign it with like a
Guaranteed
gold
to
Sharpie.
make you fast.
Guaranteed to make you sore, folks.
I'm sure people will buy them.
Oh, I'm sure. He's selling a pretty good deal. Like, anyways, go follow him. Okay, also in other news, but still noteworthy, yes, we're going to get to the accessories that you need to be made aware of. Some of these have happened while Race to the Rails happened and all those things, and we're just going to shine a light on them. Some of them are tires, some of them we've rode, and all those kind of things, okay? So hang tight. We're going to get to those. We're just getting around, kind of making our way around the community. We have one big race that's happening. Is it this weekend? I think it is.
This weekend.
Not this
Float
weekend.
Life Fest.
Next weekend.
Next weekend?
Is
it
it
Yeah.
the 14th?
Okay.
Yeah, it's next weekend.
Okay, so it's next weekend,
Yeah.
which is Float Life Fest, which is in North Carolina, I believe. It's going to be spectacular. It's the 12th through the 15th. There you go. It's on your screens. But right now, if you haven't been paying attention on social media, it's fun to get involved in the Onewheel community and start following people on Instagram because there's a whole sport and community out there, and they were dropping nominations for best fall or best rec, I think it is. Maybe Lily can pull up all the nominee categories. Best male and female rider, best community rider. I don't know. But it was cool just to see all these different people getting out nominations for this.
I have the nominees now.
Oh, are they up?
Pulled
Are they
up.
on?
Yeah.
Oh, they weren't
All
up
right.
earlier.
I can name some of them.
Okay.
If you want me to?
So people can now go vote.
Voting's closed.
Voting's closed? Or
No, nominations are closed.
Yeah, but now you
Nominations
can
aren't
vote.
closed,
You can vote. Yeah.
Right. So that's what we'd like you to do is you go and vote for these, and then the awards are given out at the actual event.
Yep.
Okay. So what are give us the categories, if you will.
Male Rider of the Year.
Okay. Then obviously female rider
Female
of the year.
Rider of the Year. Rookie of the Year.
That's hold on. Let's just stop there. Who are our rookies?
For female nominees is Zane Carter, Laura Dobbs, Ashley Nan, and Emma Stewart.
Wow, that's a toughie.
The male nominees are Hayden Bowling, Connor Chappell, Austin Cravens, and Sebastian Cusick. Cusick, I think is how you say it. Yeah.
The female one to me is harder, I think, because of just the nature of all of them. I think if Zane, if you're watching, I'm sorry. This is you probably don't feel very good, but I think if she would have won Race for the Rail,
hands down. Yeah.
Because that opens up the door for a lot of people. That puts you said Ashley's in there.
Well, there's lots of
right?
opinions
Is Ashley
for that.
in there?
Yeah, Ashley made
won,
podium.
Who got
or
third,
she got
third
podiumed,
place.
right?
She made podium,
Which is a big deal.
That's a big deal. And Emma was
coming in
fourth.
only 2 races in the season gets to the. Just
she
a lot.
And she didn't. It wasn't that she. It was she turned the right. She turned 14.
What's her age holding her back?
2 races from the time she turned 14, made it with enough points, and got in the finals 4th place. Pretty impressive. So yeah, that's hard.
That's a toughie.
That's hard. I don't know the other gal. I can't remember who you said. I mean,
For the
Female.
Rookie of the Year is Laura Dobbs and Emma
oh,
Stewart.
Laura Dobbs. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
tough.
Move on. What's the other categories?
Next one is for the Sport Community Award, which you're nominated.
Woo!
Yeah, I didn't even know
Well
that was a thing.
done.
That was great.
That's fun.
Who else is in there?
A lot of people. So Bradford Bowes, Bodie Harrison, Scott Mendenhall, Sarah Meeker, Jack Mudd, Nick Payne, Richard Stovall, David Saborin, Kyle Robinson, and Nick Wolf. So that's 1, 2, 3.
Those are stout. There's
10 people.
Yeah, that's a big one. Like, how
Good
Nick
luck.
being in
Just
there.
kidding.
Yeah, Nick being in there. My goodness, the guy breaks his entire upper body and then is back in the evening to finish off helping with his race that he created.
Yeah.
That almost needs to be a whole nother award. Actually, that's got to be like.
Well,
the man of the
he
year or
actually
something.
could get Crash of the Year. It just wasn't in a
filmed.
race.
Yeah, that's a tough
Just
one.
wasn't
Like,
on.
I do think we should give him something different, like one wheel superhero that you would.
Yeah, he just did a lot this year.
Yeah, just Okay. Thank you for anyone that nominated us to get in there. That's a while just to be in there amongst those names. That's pretty cool. We love what we get to do. Okay. What's the other categories?
Next is Best New Trick.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then Best Film, Best Video Clip less than 1 minute, and Wipeout of the Year, which Icon is on.
Icon's in that. For
Icon's
Best
mine
Wipeout
for
of the Year.
Wipeout.
How do you feel about that?
Because she dropped.
At least you're on there.
She
you know?
dropped 4 feet at
She hit it
Race for
hard.
the Rails, and she walks away from it. It looks like she about dislocated her ankle, but it's pretty cool.
But she didn't.
She didn't die, That's pretty cool to have anybody nominated on there. Good luck to everybody. Go vote for who you want to for all of those things. And that
Public voting ends on September 10th.
that's
Just so everyone knows.
okay. So let's go back to we left out the men and women.
Okay, so Riders of the Year.
Yeah, Riders of the Year.
Male Rider of the Year nominees are Luke Austin, Sebastian Cusick, Tyler Erickson, Josh Ledford, and Austin Silva. Female Rider of the Year nominees are Zane Carter, Rachel Cecil, Laura Dobbs, and Mercedes Silva.
Those are, and you can only vote for one.
Yeah. There's
Wow.
one more guy than girl.
I don't think I can vote for those.
You're going to have to vote.
I am.
Sure. I'll vote.
Do I get to vote anonymously?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that makes me feel
I would
better.
think. I don't know, though.
Oh,
You can
boy,
make
those
up
are
a name.
tough. Some are easier than others. Zane's up for 2 awards, which is pretty cool to be in the female Rider of the Year and for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, this is a great question. I'm assuming you're just on Float Life Fest website, right?
Yeah.
So you can get on there and you can vote there.
FloatLifeFest.com, and then at the very top it says Home or Rider of the Year, and then just click Rider of the Year. Then you can click
You'll
Vote
see 'em.
here at the top.
Yeah, so go to floatlifefest.com. Yeah, those are tough. Those are, all of that is hard to choose.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good luck, everybody. Get out there and vote. But again, that race is just right on the corner. Another race is just around the corner that's just after
Women!
the Float Life
One
Fest
of
is
our
Women.
favorites.
I'm so
Yes.
excited.
We will be there. Heaps of people will be there.
man.
The prize purse for the pros, I think, is like $2,000 plus, right?
That's great.
Like, there's
I
a
think
lot of
it's
money
super-
on the
yeah.
line
I
for
think
the
they're
pros.
doing, yeah. I think for the winners, $2,000, and then
Yeah,
then the second place, third place. Like, they really upped their game on.
it's a race where you get to make some dough.
It's a fun one.
Yeah, it is beautiful. I don't know. I think it's in 2 weeks, right? So
It's in 3 weeks.
3
Float
weeks.
Life Fest is not this weekend, but next
Hopefully
weekend.
by
And then
then-
Windman is the weekend of the 20th.
hopefully by then the leaves will be changing and you'll get that fall vibes. Because for all of those that don't get experience that, it'd be cool for you to get that because it's beautiful.
We're just starting, so
Some of
they're
the
a
leaves are
little
starting to
they're a
change.
little more north. So maybe you'll
Could be
get.
more.
That's what we loved about it being in October was how amazingly beautiful
was
it is
beautiful.
up there.
Yes.
Either
Okay.
way, it's good trails.
So there's some of those upcoming things that we. Oh, and then we have a group ride this Sunday. We're gonna end the summer, into fall with
Biggest
a
group ride
couple,
yet.
a morning ride and afternoon ride. Okay, so we're gonna do morning ride at 9:15 at Man's Theater in Champlin, Minnesota. Okay, if you want to come join with us, we'll come
Yeah.
back. 10 o'clock, we're going to have brunch. We're
I'm
gonna
cooking.
eat. We're going to have live music there. We are going to hang out. We're going to celebrate just a great year, great 9 years of us living in Minnesota or being here. And so after that, we're going to eat some more and then go on an afternoon group ride. So it's a lot of riding. Come on in. A lot of you we know drive in from up north or
Plan
even
to
from
stay the whole morning.
Eau Claire, Minnesota, or Wisconsin, and you come South Dakota come in. Well, this way you're spending the whole day getting to ride a lot, charge up, and get going. So, be a lot of fun. I do suggest if you have a generator of some sort, bring that because this is not a venue that can support a bunch of one wheels because it's a movie theater being charged at one time. But that's this Sunday. Come ride with us. You'll have a blast. Kicking off the end of summer into fall. Come do that with us. Okay, now let's get to some other news. That was just a lot of that stuff we're excited about there. A little brunch on Sunday morning. The weather's going to be awesome. It's going to be a low of 45 in the morning. Gets to high 65. It's going to be beautiful. It might be time to bust out like the flannels and stuff. It'll be good.
Ooh. I have my sweater weather candle going.
Great. Okay. She's prepared.
It's almost time to put the iced coffee away.
As we go into the next segment here, we're going to talk about the new Onewheel must-have accessories back to school edition, because we know so many people are headed back to school, going to school. What are some accessories that would make your life better as you go back to school, or just life in general? First thing you got to know is you can still buy a Onewheel pint for $750. Can you double check me?
So how long is that?
I don't know. I felt like it was for a limited amount of time.
It's been that for a while.
I wonder if that's just a new price. $750 you can get in on a Onewheel? Yeah.
It's not. It's just the pint, right? Not the X.
Yeah, pint is $750.
It says save up to $375, limited time only. So yeah, it's still $750.
$750. If you got a kid that's got a truck to, they walk to school, they get on a bus, and then they, one of our kids that we're sending off to college, he is going to ride a bus and then have to walk a couple blocks. He's just taking his pint with him, and he's going to get to school that way. So pints, $750, can't go wrong with it. Awesome commuter. Pint X, I think, is on sale as well. Great way to get in and kick off the school year. Those are great. I don't know what you do with it. If you're not a college student, you're going all day. Where are you putting that thing? That's a whole nother conversation. Craft and ride. This happened.
You gotta carry it with you.
You gotta carry it with you. I don't know if you're gonna. Would you do that as a high school? Could you, Lily, in high school? Would you carry?
Student? Absolutely not. I would not.
Yeah.
No,
Carry
it's a
it
lot of
with you
all day. Carry
It's
your
a lot
pint.
of walking in the building, but for college, all my classes were in different buildings, so I had to go outside a lot. So
Yeah,
it
then
made
you
me-
could just slap it down,
I think
ride
I
it
probably
across.
did that actually, maybe. I don't know.
We at the time we were.
I would have had
board.
my boosted board.
Yeah, not as practical because
I think I did it though.
in Minnesota, not as good. Also, it is. There's something about one-wheeling that I enjoy way more than riding an electric skateboard, because every time you go over little cracks between the slabs of concrete,
Scary.
it was just ka-dunk, ka-dunk. It was just a sound. It is nothing like the sound when you ride a one-wheel over a wooden feature, a dock. That sound is, what do they call that? ASMR?
Oh yeah,
Did I get it right?
it sounds good. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, it just has a rhythm to it.
Yeah.
You could listen to it over and over again. Yeah,
Yeah.
put you to sleep. It's beautiful. The one wheel, great. Boosted boards, not so good, but that's why they're no longer around. Okay, so let's get to, here's one of the cool, if you're brand new to the community, one of your spots besides onewheel.com, there's 2 other locations, and there's more, but these are the 2 we're going to point out today. Craft and Ride is one of the bigger distributors of all things one wheel. They recently, in this past summer, have now partnered with Onewheel, or Onewheel's partnered with them, we'll put it on the screen. You can read it for yourselves. This is what they said. Craft and Ride has officially partnered with Onewheel. You can get the tires and you can get bumpers from Craft and Ride that are Onewheel only. I don't know the cost difference.
Interesting.
Yeah, but Onewheel's starting to sell those things there. That's a cool thing to see.
Craft and Ride starting to sell it on their website.
That's what. Yes,
I
thank
got
you.
it.
Yeah, that's cool to see.
Yeah, that's great. I don't know what other accessories are going to be making it to Craft and Ride, but another way for one-wheel products. And I hope that's great. It's got to be mutually beneficial
Yeah.
for everybody for that to work. I don't know the nuts and bolts in it, but really excited for Craft and Ride.
That's great.
You can get that. Plus, the Float Life stuff. Float Life is another company, thefloatlife.com. They drop all kinds of wild and crazy things. You just got to know, if there's a accessory you're thinking about making, go check Float Life out first to see if they've already did it like this.
Because they're kind of they make a ton.
They make a ton. Look at this. This is all the different options of foot pads you can have. You can have glow-in-the-dark foot pads. You can have high ones, low ones, wide ones. You can have flare. I mean, you just name it.
You can have Tiffany blue.
colorization. You got it, right? It's like, yes. So they're now.
Yes.
And they're
They-
good. They're usually, everything is usually great.
Yeah. No, they make great quality products. They right now, at the time this video drops, only have back foot pads. So you just understand
the fronts are out of stock?
Sorry?
Front foot pads are out of stock?
No, they don't have sensors. They don't sell censored foot
gotcha,
pads. So they
gotcha.
only have back foot pads. Okay? Now, we're about to give you a life hack, okay? We're about to help you out in that situation. You could be adventurous and buy 2 of the same foot pad from the Float Life. And then get the Exile sensor.
What?
That's right, an Exile sensor. We got a picture of it. We'll put it up on the screen here. This is the Exile sensor that you can now purchase aftermarket, install it on a Cush High. You'd have to make some modifications to that footpad, obviously, to get the sensor cord down through and be able to show it. But here is a video of them installing that sensor right there. It's a fun video to watch. Just like they put a bag of water on top of this thing to get it to seal right, so there's no air bubbles and stuff. The installation seems very straightforward and easy. This is on Exile. I think it's Exile footpad. No, I'm not helping anybody here.
I can find it.
It's on YouTube. Sorry that I don't have that, but we have the sensor right here. This is being sent to us from them. Early in the summer, they sent it to us, but a lot of life has gone on around here, and so we have not been able to install it to make a video, but we're excited about that. This is a real option for you if you're looking to, you know what, I want my front and back foot pad to be the same. You could literally buy one of those or two of those foot pads from the Float Life, install this sensor on there, put new grip tape on it, and you would have matching foot pads. Just putting it out there for you. We will have a full first impressions, first rides. What do we think about that? Because I would assume if you're going to market in a one sensor to rule them all, they're saying, if you're going to market to make a sensor, you got to be going to have better engagement than you would with the stock. And so that's what they're coming from. Is this going to be a way better sensor? I mean, you can already see the sensor looks very different than maybe you've never pulled off your grip tape, but we'll have that video coming soon. But again, you now know that you can get a sensor that has been made, that is out there. I believe their Instagram handle is exile_.
Their website, I can put it in the chat. It's exile-exe.com.
There you go. And that is the same for their Instagram, I believe. Okay. It is not dot, it's the dash. And so go give them I like their logo.
Okay, and for some of you international one-wheelers, they have a whole thing on here that says if you're international, don't reach out to them individually for shipping because Shopify is crazy for shipping prices.
No, you're saying
do reach out to them individually.
Do
reach out to them individually. Don't just go with Shopify.
So did you put it in the chat? Because I'm not seeing that.
Enter. There we go. It's in the chat. So if you are international, reach out to them because they'll give you a better deal on shipping.
There you go. Their stickers they give you are pretty slick. Their logo is awesome. So it also comes with a QR code that takes you to the video we were just showing you to step by step to install. And it's very easy. The install is very, 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 very easy to install on your one wheel. So there you go. You have an option for a different sensor.
Cool.
That is pretty.
I didn't know you were going to be reviewing that. That's sweet.
Yeah, we will get to it in a couple weeks. As products come in, we never tell people, hey, in 1 week we're going to shoot a video because a lot of life can happen around here with 8 kids and our other full-time jobs. But we're excited about having this. We've held on to it all summer. So we will get to that. Also, as we also talked about the FlowLife.com, one of the coolest things you can do to change the ride for your one wheel is change the foot pads. It will change the ride instantaneously. It could be better or worse, and that's you to decide. We have messed around with a lot of one-wheel foot pads. We have used the FST system, which we have a picture of that. That's their latest foot pad they have out with all of the hook system on it, the Nug Pro, ledges, all those different things. Those are available at onewheel.com. That thing's just awesome. Like, the customization on that thing is so great. And the fact that they figured out how to do the sensors and go around the channels and things, so spectacular. Now, we are big fans of the flares around here, and they have both flare front and back with a great sensor on it. Sensor is much wider. The advantage to a flare is it gives you more ability to carve because your toes and heels are outside the board now. And so it allows you to really lean in and carve. And that sensation is great. I've seen some of the pro riders take the FST system and they do one foot pad for that. And then they do one flare on the back so that you get a little bit of that hook on the front and you get on the back a little bit of that pressure release on your back foot and that ability to get your foot out over the board a little bit to help with the turning, which who doesn't want that, right? So again, you can go to craftride.com and you can check out foot pads there. They have their own foot pad that they made. We've not tried their gel one that they've released. We were big fans of the ones on the XR. You love that one, Lil.
Yep, I remember.
But
Loved it.
we don't have the GT. We don't know what it's like. Another one that we just dropped a video, and you either love it or hate it, but the 6-inch hub is back from Onewheel. I know this happened midsummer, right before one of the bigger races of the summer, but the 6-inch hub is back, which gives you more rubber on your tire. The GTS motor you can now get in a 6.5 or 6-inch, which is great. The extra rubber on the tire is vibration dampening. There it is sitting on there. You can just tell that it's got, I think that's the 6. That could be the 6.5, but
That's a 6.
it's the 6. Okay. It's hard for me to see on the other side of the studio. But you get a lot more rubber, half-inch more rubber than you had before. It's not as much rubber as you get for a 5-inch hub. Now, that is wonderful. This is like my public announcement. Yeah,
PSA.
public service. My PSA. I really like the 5-inch hub. I only have a 5-inch hub with N48 magnets. When I went to the 6-inch hub with the GTS magnets in there, I felt the torque that I was missing, and I was like, that's too much fun. And so if Float Life was so kind to send me the N52 5-inch rim, I'd be riding that. But I don't have the N52, so therefore I am on the 6-inch because the torque and all those things in it, I like just be able to lean forward and gone. I like the power there. It is very different. Messing around with those magnets, you do just change the ride. And so you
chose the torque because that's what you have. The torque for the 5-inch is out there.
Yeah. Now, the Float Life, they're dropping. Another reason I was always hesitant to their MTE is it was only in silver and I like black, and they have now got black and it looks like Tiffany blue. So Lily, which one would you choose? We put it on the screen here. Which one? Oh, I guess that the 5-inch hub is XR compatible. What would you?
I would do the blue one. That's so cute.
That's cute. I still go black. I like the black. The black is just awesome.
The blue is so cool.
But it's only XR. I didn't click it, so I'm only reading the description.
If it's only for the XR, you wouldn't go back to the XR. But you could do that on your hubbies.
Yeah, I could.
And have one decked out with that.
Ooh, yeah, look at that. That would help you. If you keep switching with you.
Yeah.
Then you can also see all the new tires sitting there, okay? The Thundercat is out. It's probably sold out when you click it because it goes so fast. That's a great tire. We did a review here. Again, back to school, going into the fall. You're going to want a bit of a tire, especially if you're a trail person. You're going to want a nice beefy treaded tire.
You almost need to review all of those again.
Why?
Well, as you look at them, they're all so different. Like, I look at the Pioneer and think stability because it's wide.
Here's what would be my perfect setup going into the fall. I would do the 5-inch black hub with N52 magnets.
Okay. Wait, hold on. This might be a Christmas list.
Yeah.
Write it down.
I better have this before Christmas.
Before Christmas.
You better
what
have
am I
this
thinking? We're only in
Christmas.
September.
Yeah. Okay, so
Soon.
then I would do the Pioneer tire, which they just released. Here you go. You can see the Pioneer tire on a 5-inch hub just looks so magical.
Pioneer tire. I like the Pioneer tire. I like the width of it. I like the stability of it.
It's a lot more stable. It's a little bit more squarer. Than I keep wanting to say Wildcat. Thundercat.
It's not. The Thundercat would be more nimble.
Yeah, a lot more rounded.
Yeah, I don't do great.
And it's a little bit stiff, so when you get into those carving situations...
I'm wild on my Onewheel.
Okay, do you have that pic? Here we go. No, we have another one.
Of the 5-inch hub
5-inch hub.
The Pioneer.
Pioneer tire, maybe. Or just put the Pioneer tire up. It's on there, I think, already.
Tires are...
Our daughters run the computers and things, and sometimes they just... find it or don't find it.
They're trying to find it.
They're trying to find it. You should see the Thunder. Here we go. There the Pioneer tire is. That's the setup right there. Look at that tire on there.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, that looks cool.
It's a lot of
Okay, I have a
rubber on there.
5-inch hub.
Yes, you do.
I like that tire.
Yeah, what?
I better have that before Christmas.
Oh my goodness! Who are you saying that to? Flow Life or
that's
me?
hilarious.
Or Lily?
I'm just
No
actually
matter who
quoting
you're
you.
saying
I'm
that
just
to, it
quoting
doesn't
you.
sound good.
I'm not saying it
Actually,
to anybody.
Lil-
You know what I better have before Christmas? Love and joy and peace.
Lil, I guess that means that's a good birthday idea for her.
For Holly.
Yeah.
Lil,
Yeah.
you're telling me? I already know what I'm getting her.
What are you
for
getting
birthday.
her?
Coffee and Bath and Body Works.
Yes, please.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just kidding. I'd go in on that tire for her. It's a great gift. Do you really want that?
Yeah, I love my one wheel.
Why do you want the Pioneer tire?
I like the Pioneer tire.
So you've tried
But-
it.
Yeah, just like
So you
when
know
he's
you
had
like it.
Well, I have my 5-inch hub, and we just switched things around. So I went back to the 5-inch hub, or never. I went to the 5-inch hub. I am squirrely on my one wheel. So Scott was like, "You're gonna like the 5-inch hub because it's gonna give you more, like, not so bumpy for you." But I'm already like, ugh. So the Pioneer is so stable,
Great. Sounds
So-
like the perfect setup for you. Then.
right?
Scott,
Yeah,
you
but
should
am I
get her
right
the
in saying
Pioneer
that?
tire for her
But
birthday.
I don't know.
Well,
what
I forget what tire I have on right now.
You have the Enduro
Yes.
655.
Which is good. It is good.
I
It
would
is
have
good.
the Pioneer dimension. Can you put that Pioneer tire back up one more time? Read the dimensions here. That's going to tell you if it's going to be
It's gonna
really,
be
really wobbly
more
or not.
stable.
Yeah, because if it's a 555, you're going to be in a pickle. I think it's. I can't see it.
It looks much wider than the Thundercat. I was only basing it off
the
the look.
Thundercat and that are going to be very. Now you're talking like you don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
I'm just saying from the pictures. That's
She
what I
knows-
was
she
saying.
knows
It
what
looks
she's
Yeah, but
talking
a
about most of the time.
5-inch tire, the Thundercat is almost 7 inches wide. That's going
Okay.
to be like 5 inches wide. So
On
you
our-
lost 2 inches.
Okay, on our picture, it looks like this.
That's why you got to read the.
read the descriptions,
My
people.
goodness.
I'm just going. I told you. I said it earlier. I was just
Okay,
going off
Mom
a look.
and Dad, stop fighting.
No one's fighting here, Miss Lil. Lil, when we were traveling
6'9"
last week,
wide.
She
Wha-
read the description.
while we were traveling last week, and I saw her with so much coffee. After you had wrote a sign, we were having an intervention for her about how much coffee. She, literally
You do
till
drink a
about
lot
10
of coffee.
o'clock,
You
she's
should
still.
know how much she drinks.
Oh,
You're
I say it all
around
the
her
time.
all
I just
day, every
felt.
day.
I felt good that you recognized it.
I already know.
And that you're
I
an
never
avid
see
coffee
you drink
drinker?
Water, Holly. Bye.
Oh yeah, you look. She just put her. She's
Historic, guys.
she's
get
throwing
on
a
this
fit right
woman.
now.
She
She
just
put her
up
mic up in the air,
Holly,
throwing a fit.
I challenge you to drink the same amount of water that you do coffee. So I'm not saying you
Wow.
have to drink less coffee. Drink it all day, baby.
Guys,
But my challenge
this
to you is
is
to drink
not
as much
a coffee
water.
podcast.
Yeah,
My
so
you're the one
I'm
who's
just
always
surprised-
talking about coffee on this
I'm
podcast.
surprised. Like, is how much coffee you drink that you don't have like kidney stones or something.
Because
How
I
would she
drink
know?
water with it.
When?
I already drank my entire bottle.
Oh, well, how full was it when it started the day?
Full. I filled it
No.
up this morning.
I don't know about this.
Thank you very much.
You're-
Okay, if you must know,
One
Lily
for
brought
one.
me a
A one
coffee
for
today. Lily brought me a coffee.
You knew that was coming. By
Yes.
the
I
way.
did?
Yes.
So I
Yeah,
didn't.
it wasn't like an amazing gift. I told her I'd bring her one.
So I
Every
had
time
that.
Somebody brings like coffee to Holly or
I
dessert.
did
feel
not
shafted.
drink.
Your fault you don't like
I
coffee.
did not drink a full cup of coffee before that. I took a little bit with me because we were up super early this morning, and then this was my second one.
Trust me, I wouldn't have waited for my coffee either, so I don't blame you.
Okay,
So-
there you have it. All right, back to the 5-inch hub. thing.
Coffee is 95% water. Thank you, Garrett.
No, it doesn't hydrate you.
No, it doesn't. It works against you.
Lee, I thought this too. Lee just said that your Oakley shirt is a little trippy.
I
Yeah,
agree.
because it is blurry.
Thought that too when I was looking. It's like,
Did you
ugh.
think your vision is
My
going
eyes-
bad?
I just ordered some. I'm just teasing. I didn't. I thought about ordering some glasses because I cannot see for the life of me.
Oh
Like
my,
readers?
Maybe you should go
Yeah.
to an eye doctor.
Why?
No, because
You
it's
think
more
it's
like
a reader
readers.
thing?
Yeah, it's more like a
Getting old.
Woo! This isn't an old podcast.
getting
thing.
picked on the live podcast. Back off.
Who said that?
I just
Shane.
challenged you.
You guys
Drink as
don't want
much
to have
water.
a challenge on who they're going to stand by. You don't want to put that out
Well,
there.
I would think it would go like this.
Wow,
I'm pretty
you're
clear.
confident that she's got fans.
Well, it would be a very close one between the two of you where they would venture to, no one's going on my side. It don't matter what the topic is.
Because you always rile everything
Yeah,
up.
Icon and Historic
Smart
on the other side of
girls.
the studio are saying they would come with me.
Smart girls.
But I don't really believe that.
This whole thing got the whole chat blown up.
The coffee thing? Well, they go, if she's having an intervention on coffee, they're probably going, holy
Yeah,
crap.
oh, they're going to call us out
Yeah,
next.
yeah, I got problems with my coffee. Okay, I got you. I just, like I watched somebody drinking coffee the other day, and it was in a really nice mug, and then there's coffee grounds all over left in there, and they asked for a little bit of more coffee in there. They swished it around and then drank it. I was like, that's straight like sand. That's
That was
gross.
a bad pot of coffee.
But the fact that the person swished it around in their cup and then
Yeah.
drank it, it's like, what?
What you
What?
going to do?
Just do what they can to drink their coffee.
I guess so. My goodness. Now, do you like would either one of you? This is a coffee question. Do you like eating coffee beans?
No.
I like chocolate covered coffee beans.
Me too, actually. Why is that such a big difference?
Because there's
Well,
at least
sweet
something
and-
sweet.
yeah.
The coffee bean's just bitter.
I used to think when we got Wookie, I don't know if you knew this, little Wookie's breath smelled like coffee.
Oh, really?
You remember that? Oh yeah, I would. Then all of a sudden,
His puppy breath?
yeah, his puppy breath.
Oh.
And so what I would do as he got older, continue to give him coffee beans, so his breath would continue to
And
smell.
he was energized.
He was in here, and that might explain why he's such a small Labrador retriever.
You stunted his
I
growth.
stunted his growth. See, I was testing.
With
I was
coffee
running an
beans.
experiment on our dog for you. It's not good.
I already grew.
I know, but if
There.
it's going to stunt your growth, what's it stunting now?
Your eyesight.
Yeah. What if your eyesight
Yours
came
is-
back?
Yours is just as bad as mine.
Not true.
Because when I order
Hey,
a pair,
old's the goal.
I'm ordering you a pair.
Old's the goal.
Old is the gold, but I would like to see
We're
where
gonna
I'm
wear
going as I'm old.
our reading glasses
That's why
together.
you need glasses.
I don't.
Wow,
You're gonna.
No.
that's
no.
what's on my back to school
You-
list.
Oh my
reading
goodness.
glasses.
You're gonna need them.
Why?
Everyone ends up needing them. It's a normal thing.
Sure.
If you say old's a goal, but you don't want to lose your reading ability, then it doesn't.
What?
It's a
Do
two-way.
you want to lose your reading ability?
I know that it's probably gonna happen.
What? It's like growing
Just like
old.
I'm gonna
You-
get gray hair.
Well, yeah.
Just like I'm
know.
gonna get wrinkles.
Yeah, I'm all. That's fine. I would like to see where I'm going though.
So wear the glasses.
I don't need glasses. Sheesh. Well, maybe I do. I just don't know if I do. I've never gone to have my eyes checked ever in my life.
You should.
Why? I've done so good so far.
Well, if you struggle at all.
I mean, I struggle about other things, but not reading. Maybe that's the reason I can't read. Maybe my whole
Oh,
life I should
wow.
have had glasses.
No.
Okay, back on the topic. If you're going to this is a buyer's warning and a bit of a hack. When you go buy your 5-inch hub from Float Life, do yourself a favor. Buy an extra valve stem. Okay, they have put on their 5-inch hubs a 90-degree valve stem. Okay, it's cool. I like it. It's really easy to pump up your tire. It's convenient. It's 90 degrees, so if you forget that it's sticking out and you take off, you're going to rip it out. And so buy an extra. I believe we got a picture of what that valve stem looks like so that you know what you're looking for. You can order them in multiple colors. It didn't take us very long around here to break ours. And so that's what you'd be ordering. And it's cleverly priced at $420. And so it's not that expensive. Whatever color they have available, just have an
Have a
extra.
couple extra.
Because if it breaks and you're out at a race, no one's carrying one of these around. They're just not going to have them. So you need to be able to install those on your own. It's a buyer's hacker's guide for you there, okay?
You have like a whole tote of stuff.
Yeah, tools, tires. When we travel
you. Thank
to
you
a
for
race,
doing that.
we have
I don't even think about that.
all the extra stuff. Well, you pop a tire, you got to have. Before Windman, we've got to get new tires. We have no spare tires. We have sensors. Again, I've been in the woods and jumped off my one wheel, and the sensor hit a stick and scratched it and no longer worked. I had to carry it out. So always travel with all those extras. Lil,
Yeah.
now we've talked about all these accessories, and you seem to be a girl that likes to accessorize, but now you're one wheel.
Well,
Why? This is your
I was
intervention.
just thinking if I had something happen in the woods, I just wouldn't race anymore. It would just be it for me.
No, it wouldn't. You're,
Yes, it
because
would.
Your
because
husband
you're-
or myself
I was
would
gonna
fix
say
it.
That, but
Scott
I wouldn't
usually
seek
comes
that
with-
out. You know?
Yes, you would. Get out of here.
I don't think
So
so.
if your one wheel breaks, you're not going to fix it. You're just going to leave it.
No, I would fix it like in time, but I wouldn't. I'm not coming like that prepared to races because I'm
Because
not
I
there
am.
just to race.
You've never gone to a race
No.
where I'm not.
I'm not. I don't go into that going, I'm good because Scott's got me. I don't depend on that.
Oh, I think you don't think that. Obviously, you're a good
No, I would
human.
ride my husband's board.
But like when we
I
went
would
to
be
Texas,
very far behind.
what did
you,
I
though,
change?
If I rode that outside.
When we were in Texas, I had to put a new tire on yours. In Texas, I traveled.
Yes.
No, you brought the
I remember
tire.
that. I brought a tire. Yeah, something was wrong with mine. Maybe.
Yes,
Why?
it wouldn't hold
Why?
air.
Oh yeah, but I remember being like, I could just put air in it. Like it's okay.
No. Yeah, then you go out in the middle of nowhere. No, that's not a good way to ride.
Definitely, yeah, Texas. I feel like I know Windman enough to be like, it's all good.
Windman, the trails are they're plenty long, but the way that the start and finish line are fairly close to each other of each trail, but they switch back throughout there. So it's a deceiving in
How long it is?
Yeah, because you look on a map, oh, I'm really close to where I start, but the trail goes so left or right before you ever get there. It's so much fun. But you are close to spitting yourself back out to the trailhead. That's what's so cool about Windman is the fact that you're so close to where everything is at all the time. Outside of 5 and 6, that one it's a little bit of a journey, and so
I'm excited to be there.
Yep.
It's gonna be fun.
Excited to see. Yeah, are they do? We don't know if they're doing all the same
they
segments.
are.
All right.
Last time we talked to Brooks, he said they were.
Sweet.
So if you're showing up to a race for the first time, you should probably bring all these accessories. Another thing that dropped, this was right during Race to the Rail. My favorite fender is the hybrid fender by Onewheel. It's just, it clicks on and off. It's just really cool. And up until Race for the Rail, they only had black available. Now you have multiple colors. I think we have a video of it. Does it play? There we go. Here it is, the fender.
I like the green.
You do? Mm-hmm. I like the blue. Hit it again so they can see it one more time. The blue is pretty sharp it's just real sharp. Now you can see you have 3 options. You can buy the lid, you can buy the delete, or I believe it's the Rally Rail version that you can buy as well. So those are all available on onewheel.com. I have the black one.
That's where when you take it off, it still has like the little edges on the side of the tire, right?
The
Am I
little
correct in that?
edges.
Like it's so where it snaps into it.
Yeah, so we have one that I do enjoy. It clicks on. Now again, this is normally on your one wheel.
And it's a little dirty.
And so you have,
Nice.
this is your
Yeah.
delete, and then this is what you'd be buying if you're just buying the lid or
Yeah,
the
because you
dome.
like to go fenderless a lot.
I do, but then I also like the quick advantages of having this just sitting there.
And not have to take the whole, unscrew it. And
Yeah, because it used to be a process where you
Right.
had to undo the delete,
wasn't
put the whole
forever
fender.
long,
Because it used to be like
that's
this. This
just
was your whole
convenient.
fender
Right.
with
Yeah.
the delete in it, and to have it separate is great.
That is nice.
Yeah, brilliant.
And
So-
it's nice to be able to buy like different colors and not have to get the whole set.
Right, if you want. I
Keep
do
the
think
black
it
delete.
could look cool, I suppose, if this stays black and you're matching. It might look cool. I'd have to see that if you put red on here with the black delete, still look pretty
I think
cool or
it'll
not.
look cool, yeah.
Probably, especially if you had other red accents.
Yeah, Lily says
looks
and
sweet.
Holly says, so it is.
I like to go purple and gold.
But they don't have that.
They don't
No,
have purple?
I have the carbon fiber fender and then
Yeah, do
purple
they?
rails.
Purple rails,
No, it's not in
yellow
purple.
bumpers. Not yet.
not yet.
Not yet. So what we need to do is get you a yellow fender, because then that would really make your...
I think the yellow fender would be sweet.
I mean, I like my.
Do you need that before Christmas too?
No, my look's pretty good. I mean, it's my Vikings, so I'm coming right into the right season with the look I've got.
Do you think that'll give the Vikings better luck this year?
Yeah.
That's a whole nother podcast, folks.
No, it's not. No.
Remember when we got told not to talk about Vikings? Or
Who?
it's not
By who?
Brooks's dad. It's not a football podcast. He's a funny guy. Come meet him.
Yeah, he'll
He's
be
a
there
good
probably.
guy.
Well,
But
that's
he
because
was
he's
like,
a
"You
Packer.
guys," he's a Packers fan. So when we talk Vikings, he was like, "This ain't a football podcast."
Every podcast of anything, we have a Viking head spinning, so we're kind of alluding to. We'll be talking about.
Brooks's dad should send us a Packer one. That'd be hilarious if
It won't get put up.
if one of those just got sent in the mail. That'd be so funny.
I'd put it on your desk because I think it'd be the most likely to make sense there.
Sure, we could do that.
It's calling you a traitor.
No, she's just married to a
I
Packer
like the
fan.
Vikings. I'm a fan. I got 2 jerseys. Saw them yesterday, and I
I
was like,
saw them yesterday.
yeah, and I was like,
It's
oh.
jersey season.
Yeah, it's Sunday we should probably wear
Kickoff.
them. Kickoff. Football kickoff.
We just did our fantasy for the
But you-
our family.
Hey, this isn't a football podcast.
I got the Minnesota Vikings kicker. I'm a fan of kickers.
No, you're not. No, she's not.
Scott's looking at
That
me.
makes no sense at all based on your reputation of yelling at the screen while the kicker misses the ball.
Only when the
She's
kicker.
ridiculous.
Oh, you guys
My-
haven't even seen Holly.
My
You
deal
have
is
no clue.
Yeah, my
This
deal
woman.
with Holly in this kicker situation is
We
if she,
didn't even know how to react to you.
if she would go and kick a 20-yard field goal, then she can rant all the time. But until I see that, I will just shake my head every time you say something about
No,
a kicker.
no one cares about this anyway.
They don't. That's all right. But I'm just saying. No, it's just become between
Yeah.
us, the three of us, in our shenanigans. Okay. Thanks for hanging with us today. Again, go check out all those places for accessories. Obviously, if you're watching this, you already know those things, but maybe you didn't know some of those products dropped. Maybe you didn't know Onewheel and Craft and Ride have a partnership going on now, which is pretty cool to see. Maybe
Yeah, I
you
didn't know that. That is sweet.
that the black 5-inch hubs are sold out currently, but they are on the website of the Float Life. And maybe you didn't know about Pioneer 5. I don't know. Just we're trying to make you know.
Or maybe you just needed to come hang.
Yeah, maybe you just wanted to laugh at the three of us today. And hopefully you...
Or shake your head.
Yeah, probably a little bit of that, right? A little bit of
That's
that.
all
Yeah,
good.
like you saying you're not going to need readers. Oh my
I didn't say I
God.
won't need readers.
Yeah, you did.
He said he won't wear
basically.
them.
I don't need
You're not
them
going
right
to wear
now.
them?
I
Just
We could
doesn't.
find you a cool pair that look just like the ones you're
I
wearing.
know this. Like you're missing. I'm being misrepresented here.
No, I
don't-
misunderstood.
I don't need readers now. When I need them, I will use them.
Good.
But I don't need them currently.
That I misunderstood you.
I can see the chat perfectly fine.
Good. I've never seen you struggle.
Now, sometimes somebody will... Oh my gosh, these women.
I haven't really. I haven't really. I've never seen you struggle, Holly. Look at what he's doing. He put his microphone up. I actually haven't seen you, but I'm around
This
you
was
less.
this was a watch podcast today, not a listen
Here's
to.
what this is. This move... Hey, this move right here. This
Yeah.
is pretty much the equivalent of...
Yeah, middle finger.
That's
It's
what that
true.
is to the other people.
I
me
don't
outta
give
here.
the middle finger
No,
to
but you
anybody.
do. You just did with your gesture with the microphone. Oh man, it's a good
I mean,
day.
it's okay to get old, you know? It's okay.
I know you and your
I'm old.
Yeah, you didn't
I'm
used to
old.
be.
I was hanging around some young bucks the other day, and I was like, I feel old.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm old, too.
That's
It's
all I
okay.
hang out with.
Yeah, I probably need readers next year. It's all good.
You already need glasses. Are you kidding?
I think I do.
No, you do. We know this.
Yeah, I have it.
You have them. What are you losing it for over there?
This is so fun.
Who are you laughing at, Lily?
You guys, you too.
Somebody's gonna write in the chat. Did you notice that friction between Scott and Lily? What's the issue?
No one ever says that. You're the only
What?
one who ever says
There's
that.
comments on our videos that
Well,
say
yeah,
it.
in the other videos.
Yeah. I don't.
Did people say it about you leaving me at Race for the Rail in the bushes?
No,
I mean, I wasn't mad. It was great. I was doing great.
I got called out to go to the finish line,
Yeah.
and you.
And
well,
I stayed.
And you stayed. You did great. We have great video footage there that we need to. Oh man, I got some.
Oh my gosh. All right.
You know what that is?
This is when if we had a real
Loops.
tech crew, they would be like canceling, turning off podcast now.
No, that's a Tic Tac. Got washed with my shirt.
Oh man.
Stinking kids.
Oh my gosh.
All right, everybody. Hey, if you're still watching, you mean you're a good fan of ours. If you're brand new around here, we do enjoy each other and having fun. Our hopes on this channel is to educate you with all kinds of stuff in the community. We talk about everything, good, the bad, the ugly of the Onewheel community. It is a growing sport, and it's an exciting time to be around, especially with I know it seems so early to start talking about it, but there's going to be new products dropping from all of those companies we just talked about and more around the holiday season.
That was just our back to school. We haven't even thought Christmas.
Yeah, but you know it's going to be happening. We'll be some of the first to be able to share with you about those products. We're excited to bring them to you, what they'll be, and how awesome they're going to make your riding experience. So if you're brand new around here, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Give us a like on this. Maybe drop a comment down below as people will come back later on. Maybe you're going to go, hey, the real conversation doesn't start until 3 hours in. But thanks for doing that. Other people want to know where that is. Ladies, thanks for being in the studio today. Always a pleasure.
Thanks for the Onewheel education.
Yep. Holly,
I'm going to go vote for who I am nominating.
Oh, yeah, that's got to be in by the 10th. FloatLifeFest.com.
Email is optional.
What do you mean?
So it doesn't have to be, it can be anonymous, your vote.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So can you vote more than once?
Yeah, I would guess.
Well, shoot. I know what I'm doing every day. On the hour. Hey, Siri, set an alarm to vote on the hour.
For the Float Life Fest nominees.
Yeah, there you go. All right, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Have a fabulous One Wheel Wednesday, everybody.
Bye.
It was a pleasure to hang with you. Adios.